What is up everyone, it's InvertedDL here with a brand new video. Today I will be talking about backrooms level 501, but before that, I wanna give a huge thanks to everyone who subscribed to me. I have reached 500 subscribers. #road to 1K. I deeply appreciate anyone who subscribes to me. Anyways, let's get into the explanation of this backrooms level. Level 501. The survival difficulty is class dead zone, it has environmental hazards, it is strictly uninhabitable, and is potential for anomalous entities. Pleasantly warm sand, gusty winds, and a landscape shrouded in the uncertain. Illuminated only by light from the moon, level 501 is an ecological dead zone that suffocates all life that dare pass through its lonely dunes. Heaps of sand cover the barren landscape, balmy despite the fact that there is no sun blazing in the sky. It is the last sight of many a traveler who succumbs to the harsh environment of this land. It is generally assumed that level 501 is unquantifiably large. One can travel miles upon miles into the vast desert's expanse without encountering anything of note. At most, one will encounter a stray boulder amidst the large dunes that line the landscape. But what use is a boulder in a land like this? For all intents and purposes, wanderers in this level are entirely alone. The roaring of the wind is the only company one has during their travels. Flurries of hot air bring with them minuscule sand particles, which easily gets into one's garments and makes travel irritating beyond belief. The wind also makes the perilous journey onwards seem more like a battle than a trek, as the air seems to oppose whichever direction one travels in at all times. Rest is never an option for those fighting this battle however, as even momentary breaks can render an unsuspecting wanderer totally and utterly buried in sand. Despite the fact that the visibility does not seem to be hindered much by the time of the day, the swirling winds of level 501 make sight near impossible. Without eye protection one may as well be blind. But visibility is still poor even when one is prepared with the adequate equipment. Relying on your senses and marching onwards is the best way to go about navigating the level, but it is a feat that very few have come out of unscathed. Travelers who wish to brave level 501 are advised to bring with them a multitude of light clothing, head covering, tight, sturdy boots, and eye protection. Bringing food and water is not encouraged, as the precious supplies will be ruined by an onslaught of sand that makes them unbearably hard to stomach. It also goes without saying that temporary housing, such as tents, should not be brought lest one wants them to be lost under the sand. A popular rumor regarding level 501 that has been spreading around by word of mouth tells the tale of what may be undocumented entities. Wanderer accounts speak of a shadowy figure draped in linen, who can be seen watching from afar should the visibility clear up a bit. Some say they lean on a long stick, as if they too are weakened by the wind. Others say they stand tall and proud, mounting a feline creature that grips the ground with fearsome strength. Reports on this phenomenon are unfortunately very scarce, so it is difficult to deduce whether they are grounded in fact or delusion. Whatever the case, the effect these tales have had is undeniable, as they have inspired a certain restlessness in explorers all around the backrooms who wish to be the first to verify its existence. There are no bases, communities, or outposts here, of course. The building of any form of dwelling in these scorched wastes is infeasible. If a brick is laid onto the sands of level 501, it will swiftly sink deep into the sea of sand, never to be seen again. Entrance to level 501 is possible only through the Arabian Desert, level 46. Letting yourself sink into the areas where the sand shifts more than usual and the wind howls with vigor it would not normally blow with brings you to level 501. Likewise, in areas where the intensity of level 501 wanes, letting the sand build around you will send you back to where you came from. Wanderers should note however, that both entering and exiting level 501 may not be as smooth as they would hope it to be. #road to 1K subscribe.